Hey, it's Quadix here. I'm here with What If Naruto Was Abandoned Part 2. I won't keep the intro too long. If you want to know what I had to say, stay until the end. And yeah, let's get into this. MIA Chapter 2. Earth Country, 6:34 a.m. Naruto was tailing Kira, a member of the Fukushu. He found his tracks the day before and saw him at 6:03. He had tailed him since looking for the perfect moment to strike. He looked carefully at Kira. Kira was wearing a dark blue coat that the Fukushu wore. The coat was dark with blue-yellow roses on it. With yellow roses on it. There was seals written on the palm of his hand to his shoulders. He wore dark blue shoes, unlike the normal ninja sandals. The man had red hair, green eyes, and he had scars all over his body. He was 28. He was the second youngest Fukushu member. His chakra affinities were unknown since he only used his puppets. He had left the sand at the age of 16. He was a former Jonin. The headband was on one of his puppets. Naruto saw his chance to strike as Kira was next to a river. He swiftly went through hand signs. A large water dragon formed, and with Jonin level of speeds, it went towards Kira. Kira, being an A-rank ninja, dodged it to the left with high speeds, only to be welcomed by 637 shurikens coming at him from all directions. Moments earlier, Naruto made his signature hand sign, creating 5 clones that efficiently spread around the location that the target would be. Naruto and his clones each threw shurikens and went through more hand signs, multiplying the shurikens. Current time. Kira put his middle finger in the palm of his hand, pushing chakra into the seal, as 2 puppets appeared, throwing needles at the shurikens that would hit Kira. Naruto went through more hand signs as 3 clones appeared, charging at the left puppet. As soon as Kira saw Naruto, his eyes went wide and a smile came on his face. The kid who became an A rank. He was a part of Kori as well. This should be interesting. The 2 Naruto clones pulled out swords, blocking the needles coming at them. When they got close, the puppets came at them, releasing purple poisonous gas. The clone smirked and exploded, taking out the left puppet as kunai with explosive tags attached to it that was thrown by Naruto and his 5 clones blew up the other one. Then Naruto jumped down and looked at Kira. Kira smirked and said, "You're good. It will be fun killing you." He then crossed his arms and tore his shirt up to his elbows. He then put chakra on the seal, which was on his elbows. He summoned 3 puppets. There seemed to be 2 that were made for close combat. They charged at Naruto with multiple moving blades and multiple holes that shot out poisonous needles. One touch of those needles and the battle would be in Kira's favor. Naruto pulled out his sword, slicing every single needle in half as the other 2 puppets charged at him. With an A-rank level speed and agility, he was dodging, deflecting, and countering the puppets' attack. He was slowly destroying the puppets. Kira, surprised at this, chuckled. Naruto went through hand signs for a great breakthrough, deflecting all the attacks and pushing everything back, including Kira, giving him the opening to push lightning into his sword and slice the 2 puppets into unusable pieces like he did with the first 2. He then went through hand signs for the wind bullets that the 3rd puppet dodged as Naruto let the puppet close to him. He then blocked a swing of a blade from the puppet and did 1 hand sign, putting a seal on the entire puppet. The puppet was the one with the headband on it. Kira was surprised. His puppet wasn't moving. Naruto had put a chakra blocking seal on the puppet that stopped his chakra strings control over the puppet. The puppet was now useless. He smiled as he ripped his shirt to his shoulders as Naruto approached him with caution. It was a good thing he did because Kira summoned 5 puppets which were faster and more accurate than the other ones. They were also bigger and stronger, which meant they took more chakra to move. Naruto skillfully dodged all their attacks. He then did a backflip and smiled. Kira wondered why he was smiling until he felt warm at his chest. He looked down to see a blade piercing him through as the Naruto in front of him and a couple of clones he couldn't see poofed out of existence. The blade had lightning all over it, making his whole body feel numb. He asked how. Naruto had the decency to tell him, since he was going to die anyways. Moments earlier, when Naruto destroyed the third puppet after the great breakthrough, he substituted himself with a clone and slowly, without Kira noticing, got behind him with high stealth. With chakra enhanced speed, he stopped Kira with his blade coated with lightning, making him unable to move and killing him. Current time. Kira chuckled. He was an unusual one. He didn't tell Naruto to go to hell. Naruto smirked and said, "See you there," as he sliced Kira in down, leaving his body in three pieces and his neck and head in one. My bad, leaving his body in two pieces and his neck and head in one. So like his whole body was in three pieces. His neck and head were one piece, and the rest of his body was sliced in half. He then went through one-handed hand signs as he pulled out a scroll. He pulled out a scroll with his other hand. He then proceeded to head to collect his bounty for killing him. He was traveling to the Sand Village. Sand, not sound. He smiled thinking about seeing Gaara again. He wondered what he was up to. Konoha, 6 months ago. Hokage's office. Jiraiya burst in through the doors. He saw Tsunade, who was doing paperwork. He excitedly told her that Naruto was alive. Her eyes widened. Shizune, who was in the hallway, heard that as she dropped the stack of paper she was taking to Tsunade. A smile came on Tsunade's face as a look of joy took over her previous bored face. She had a bad day since she had to wake up early to a stack and stacks of paperwork she had to fill out. She yelled yes, and then all she could ask was how. Jiraiya did not have an answer for that. All he knew was that he was a part of the Kori now. When she heard that, she was confused. Jiraiya explained that his spy network found out about the Kori and he wanted information on their members. They were seen in a village in the mist and Naruto was with them. After that, Tsunade told an Anbu on the roof to get a tracking team ready to track him down. She told Jiraiya to focus on the Akatsuki. She then told Shizune, who had now put another stack of paperwork on her desk as she glared at her, to assemble the council. She needed to inform them of something this big. Their Jinchuriki was found alive. 1 hour later, the council meeting. Everyone wanted to know why Tsunade called for an emergency meeting. Tsunade walked in with a smile, as Danzo looked at her with a curious look. Okay, so I'm gonna end it there. I'm sorry if it was kind of short. That was 2 pages of writing and took a while to write. Thank you so much for the support. This video got 40 likes in one day. There were a lot of comments as well, which I appreciate. For the next part, I'm gonna need 35 likes and 25 comments. The video is currently on 24. I didn't set a comment goal, but I am now, so please comment down below for the next part. Also, please put some anime recommendations down below. I haven't really been watching anime in a while. I have been watching What Ifs though. By the way, if you want more What Ifs and you can't find them in my channel, which I have a list of What Ifs in this description. Also, you could go to my channel. All my What Ifs are in a playlist. You can choose. If you don't like those, or you just like this one and you want to have more what ifs, check out Anime X. He doesn't upload anymore, but he has a couple good playlists, that like full series that he's done. He was the person who originally got me into what ifs. He has pretty good what ifs, so check him out. Also, thank you guys so much for 407 subscribers. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna waste too much of your time. I hope you guys all have a great day. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm glad that there's so many people who share the same interest as me. And yeah, that's it. I hope you have a great day, night, or if you don't want to, don't. I'm not telling you what to do. And yeah, bye.
That I most definitely from. Hey.
Kakashi, お前は約束してくれた。
Let's make love tonight.
一体ここは。